No great work of art is ever finished. A good artist ought never to allow impatience to overcome his sense of the main end of art, perfection. The ideas, they're locked inside. All you have to do is remove the excess stone. If people knew how hard I worked to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all. Your greatness is measured by your horizons. Your gifts lie in the place where your values, passions, and strengths meet. Discovering that place is the first step towards sculpting your masterpiece, your life. The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. Perfection is no small thing, but it is made up of small things. To know each other is the best way to understand each other. To understand each other is the only way to love each other. A man paints with his brains and not with his hands. Do you know that women who are chaste remain much fresher than those who are not? Do not fret, for God did not create us to abandon us. I couldn't give you something mediocre even if that's all you asked for. Art is a shadow of divine perfection. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it. Sculpture is made by taking away, while painting is made by adding. Genius is eternal patience. What spirit is so empty and blind that it cannot recognize the fact that the foot is more noble than the shoe, and skin more beautiful than the garment with which it is clothed? He who follows another will never overtake him. If we have been pleased with life, we should not be displeased with death, since it comes from the hand of the same master. There is no greater harm than that of time wasted. Gazing on beautiful things acts on my soul. An artist does his most difficult work when he steps back from the blank canvas and thinks about what he is going to create. The mind, the soul, becomes ennobled by the endeavor to create something perfect, for God is perfection, and whoever strives after perfection is striving for something divine. Art is a jealous thing. It requires the whole and entire man. Do not be concerned that you might set a target too high and fail. Be concerned that you will set it too low and succeed. Art lives on constraint and dies of freedom. He who does not master the nude cannot understand the principles of architecture. Beauty is the purgation of superfluities. I already have a wife who is too much for me. She is my art, and my works are my children. If you knew how much work went into it, you wouldn't call it genius. As you give out, so shall you receive. Faith in oneself is the best and safest course. Every beauty which is seen here by persons of perception resembles more than anything else that celestial source from which we all are come. I criticize by creation, not by finding fault. Beauty depends on purpose. It is in the elements best suited to their purpose or aim that beauty shines forth most strongly. I am a poor man and of little worth, who is laboring in that art that God has given me in order to extend my life as long as possible. I am always learning. The promises of this world are, for the most part, vain phantoms, and to confide in oneself and become something of worth and value is the best and safest course. Trifles make perfection, but perfection is not a trifle. Genius is infinite painstaking. Already at 16, my mind was a battlefield, my love of pagan beauty, the male nude, at war with my religious faith, a polarity of themes and forms, one spiritual, the other earthly. So take care of your life and take notice and be observant, for the number of widows is always far greater than the number of widowers. Love is a beautiful image imagined or seen within the heart, the friend of virtue and gentility. Let whoever may have attained to so much as to have the power of drawing know that he holds a great treasure. It is necessary to keep one's compass in one's eyes and not in the hand, for the hands execute, but the eye judges. Read the heart and not the letter, for the pen cannot draw near the good intent. I dare affirm that any artist who has nothing singular, eccentric, or at least reputed to be so in his person will never become a superior talent. If it be true that any beautiful thing raises the pure and just desire of man from earth to God, the eternal fount of all, such I believe my love. If I am more alive because love burns and chars me, as a fire, given wood or wind, feels new elation, it's that he who lays me low is my salvation, and invigorates the more he scars me. True art is made noble and religious by the mind producing it. Poets and painters have the power to dare, to dare to do whatever they may approve of. A beautiful thing never gives so much pain as does failing to hear and see it. Death and love are the two wings that bear the good man to heaven. The power of one fair face makes my love sublime, for it has weaned my heart from low desires. No one has mastery before he is at the end of his art and his life. Good painting is the kind that looks like sculpture. Nature did all things well. And who is so barbarous as not to understand that the foot of a man is nobler than his shoe, and his skin nobler than that of the sheep with which he is clothed? How wrong are those simpletons, of whom the world is full, who look more at color than at the figures which show spirit and movement. The marble not yet carved can hold the form of every thought the greatest artist has. The great tragedy of life is not that people set their sights too high and fail to achieve their goals, but that they set their sights too low and do. The goods of fortune, even such as they really are, still need taste to enjoy them. It is the enjoying, no the possessing, that makes us happy. If I love in thee, beloved, only what thou lovest most, do not be angry, for so one spirit is enamored of another. I live in sin, to kill myself I live, no longer my life my own, but sin's. My good is given to me by heaven, my evil by myself, by my free will, of which I am deprived. Dear to me is sleep, still more, being made of stone, while pain and guilt still linger here below, blindness and numbness, these please me alone. Then do not wake me, keep your voices low. Which of the quotes do you like the most? Please leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.